Daddy very much a disciplinarian, tough. I took it home and hid it at my desk. I go to school next day, and the teacher said, "Where's your report card?" Well, my folks are not through with it yet. Well, that was partially true. I hadn't seen it yet, so they weren't through. Anyway, the bottom line was that we were in a revival. We were having a revival, and back in those days, the preachers always preached hell our groups on sermons. So I'm going to church every night, hearing about all my sins. So finally, Wednesday night, tears running down my face. I went and took this and handed it to my dad, just knowing he was going to beat the living daylights out of me. And my dad smiled. I was already crying. Smiled, took me in his arms, and hugged me. And I learned a great deal about my father that day, and I learned a great deal about how we receive sometimes when we don't deserve it. So I built a whole sermon on that story. You understand what I'm saying? So personal experiences, using personal experiences can be very meaningful because people will listen to those in a way they won't listen to other things. I know really great preachers that build whole sermons on just one story, something personal that happened. So the personal experience thing is a big deal.
I like that answer. The next question is, how does your audience influence the type of story you use and how you use it?
Oh, absolutely. It makes a difference. I 3 times a year they have the Central Texas Senior Citizens gathered out at Latham Springs. And I'm a Bible teacher out there. I've been a Bible teacher out there for years. And so we're talking about retired people. And they say 55 and up, but maybe it's older than that, So, it would be ridiculous for me to use the same kind of stories I use in class, for instance. They would not understand or appreciate the stories I use in class. The same takes is true the other way around. Stuff I tell them would not work with my class or with younger people. I have learned through the years to put something in my sermons, some illustration, some story for the kids. And I don't mean young people, I mean kids, children. Something in there for the kids. And this has really been I've got a lot of rewards for doing that. I mean, the kids will listen to it and appreciate the way I preach and everything. So, and having this, as a pastor, having this relationship with the kids is really important because at some point those kids are going to come forward and they're going to want to talk to somebody who they feel like will understand them. So, I may not get a children's story into every sermon, but I don't go 2 sermons without getting at least one children's story into it. So, I take it, obviously, when I'm talking to a bunch of young people, I may use language that I've never used with the older people. I may say things that I've never used, and you've heard me do that in class as well, so you understand what I'm talking about. Obviously, it makes a difference.